285, man. So we're share beer 285. Uh,
Woohoo.
but yeah, Mark was talking about sitting in traffic for an hour and 15 minutes or 30 minutes. It's funny because when I when I do get back into Phoenix, I hit traffic and I actually count on it.
Oh yeah.
It's
There's a
overtime.
exactly, exactly, yeah. So I'm probably one of the happiest people in the traffic. I'm like, oh, okay, because and sometimes it usually starts at 83rd Avenue. You know what I'm saying? So when I hit anywhere as close to 83rd Avenue, you know what I'm saying? I expect traffic. If I do, then I get a half hour. I already know it's automatic.
Yeah.
So
There you
if it
go.
starts before 83rd Avenue, I'm like, yes. You know what I'm saying? Every street before that's an easy 10, 15 minutes extra. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
it's like,
Cha-ching, you just get the catcher just ringing.
yeah, I'm just letting cars. I'm the friendliest son of a bitch you ever seen.
Go pull in front of me. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
go ahead. Go ahead. Yeah, no, oh, no, come on in. Come on in. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, why not, man? Hey, go ahead, man.
Make me another
Yeah,
buck. Pull in front of me. Pull in front of me.
yeah, go ahead.
Every car pulls
Yeah,
in front of me, I get a buck.
yeah. Oh, yeah, it's
Yeah.
great. You know what I'm saying? And then the minute I park my truck and I get in my Chevy, ah, you son of a bitch, get out of here! You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
You know what I'm
It's
saying?
all a
I'm
matter
on my
of
time
perspective,
now.
I guess. Yeah. It's all a matter of perspective.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, I am part of that traffic world now, man. It is. I definitely know what you're going through for sure because there is
Yeah.
some serious traffic here, boy.
It's just school's back in session and people still don't figure out, they haven't adjusted yet. And we had a little bit of rain and that just
Oh yeah,
messes
yeah.
everything.
Rain in a place where, rain is your 12 inches of snow.
Mhm.
Is just it's the same thing here for sure. I
Yeah.
mean when people are so used to shoveling sunshine, uh,
Mm-hmm.
get rain, it is just wow. The
This
ground is wet.
the speed limit drops an automatic 15 miles per hour.
Yeah, the ground is wet, right? So it must
Yep.
be slippery because it's 95 degrees outside. So it's got to be like ice, right?
Yeah.
If it's 95 degrees and the ground's wet, it's got to be really slippery. So we better slow down. Yeah.
Yeah.
And pile our cars on top of each other for safekeeping later.
Yeah.
Barrick, how you doing, man?
He's
Oh,
mute.
he's muted.
Yeah, that's how good things are going right there.
Can we hear him now? No, he's still muted.
We had somebody for a minute, and now we don't.
Joey had Joey.
They, they are trying to get me to upgrade the hotel Wi-Fi, and they're like, yeah, if you do a lot of Skyping, you might want to upgrade to the high speed, man, $20 a month.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
this is the free stuff, so we'll see how it goes here, man.
So far, so good. Till Zach joins.
Yeah.
No, slow
Oh
down.
yeah. As soon as Zach joins, we're screwed. We're all done. Show is just boom boom. I was telling everybody, so everybody on September 2nd, next month, of course, probably don't expect a show. So
Okay.
probably be another non-show there. So, boy, I'm kind of matching here, ain't I? I didn't realize that wall was green.
Camouflage.
Yeah. Let's try it again. Hey, Barrick, how you doing, man? Yeah.
Go get a Sharpie and a notebook.
Yeah.
Anybody know sign language?
Time for the dry erase board, man. Yeah.
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 Maybe
Actually, this would be his wife's wet dream right here, just to see him and not really hear him.
Not
Like
really.
this,
Wait, he can hear us. Oh, sorry.
yeah. Oh man.
Uh,
I'll give him that though. He was prepared. He did have pen and
yep,
paper ready.
Just in case.
you never
Yeah.
know. Yep.
You never know. Yeah. Huh? Mute me, you bitch. Yeah.
Yep, there it goes.
Yeah.
You got cut off.
He'll be back, I'm sure. So, what are you drinking, Mark?
I am drinking a beer I've never had before from a brewery I've never had before. Sacred Heart IPA from Conquest Brewing Company. Now, this is owned by a friend of the guy I work with.
Oh.
It's in South Carolina. It's an Imperial IPA. I'll get my glasses on. It says here it's 7.8%, 7.2%. It says, "Rebels are we. We refuse your reality. We will not be silenced. We will not be contained. We aim for perfection. We love what we do. We challenge your norms. We test your perceptions. We believe in complexity. We practice creativity. We strive for approachability." Now, there we go.
Yeah.
We prize balance. We love hops. We live with honor. We brew with integrity. We are rebels of the Sacred Heart. So whatever it is. So it's an Imperial IPA.
So, how is your approachability, man? I mean, I think I'm pretty approachable.
I'm good, yeah. I'm approachable.
Yeah.
So, but the Bomber, and I'm expecting nice IPA color.
Hey, let me acknowledge Rui there.
Hey, Rui.
While your porn said.
Hi, guy.
And that's a Sacred Heart IPA.
Sacred Heart IPA. I haven't even looked it up. He just gave it to me yesterday. Bottled on. You guys can see it says bottled on July 8th.
Oh, very.
So it's fresh.
Very nice. Very nice. Small brewery and already starting off fantastically with.
Oh man, this is a lot of citrus hop aroma. A lot like, I'm getting a lot of orange and grapefruit, but not bitter grapefruit. Just kind of real fresh orange, fresh grapefruit. Some mango, that kind of aroma.
Oh, so it's a little sweet actually.
It's more on the citrusy side, sweet citrus side. It's hoppy, but not over the top. Very drinkable.
So it's more
activity.
Yeah, it's like a it's not a ruination type of thing. It's more like I don't know what I would compare it to.
Sounds like a malty-ish.
There's a little bit of malt to it. Yeah.
Citrusy type of like a pale ale, really. It's got a nice color to it.
No, it's a definite IPA, but it's not over the top. It is well balanced. That's pretty good.
Any stats on it at all? Any numbers?
I don't know. I haven't looked. No, nothing on the bottle other than 7.2%.
7.2. Oh, so it's a little.
Yeah, it's at the high end of regular IPA, I guess.
Yeah.
Let me look it up here just to see. But yeah, I'm very happy with this. They my buddy, and this is one of his like college buddies, I guess, and they get together every couple years, a bunch of them, and I guess he bought like 50 bottles of this. Their long weekend.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
There were 10 of them.
Buddy, yeah.
There were 10 of them, but so they definitely got their share of IPA. Yes, I'm 21 or older. Thank you. Conquest. Oh, okay, it's like built around Knights of the Round Table type stuff. They've got like the Excalibur sword and the logo. Tasting room beers. Sacred Heart. It's a year-round beer. I'll have to see if they're sold here in Atlanta. I don't know.
I have to admit that is a very familiar looking label. You know what I'm saying? Like, not that I've seen it in the store before, but it has a very familiar type.
Yeah,
label.
I guess it's a heart on the label. It's nice. I mean, I like the design. It's got nice typography. I mean, this would definitely be one of your beers. So you see this label and you'd be like, I'm buying it.
Yeah, yeah.
It uses Warrior, Belma, Centennial, and Zythos hops.
Oh my God!
75 IBUs.
That reminds me. I have seen my first Lime-A-Rita commercial on television, man.
Really? Wow.
Yes, very good. Yes. Not like we need any more marketing to sell the stuff. I mean, it's all word of mouth. It's just
it sells itself.
blowing up.
Really.
It sells itself. But we have had an additional. You know how Budweiser is. Budweiser likes, they like take it over the top a little bit. So yeah, they have been advertising their Ritas. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Rudy, are you being kidnapped?
No, there he is. He's...
Yeah, I was wondering what was going on over there, man. There was a whole bunch of this and that, and I didn't see any hands above the table at all. So it was really scaring me.
Okay. Yeah, this brewery looks like it is only available pretty much in the South Carolina area.
Oh, okay, okay.
What part of South Carolina are they at?
Columbia.
Are they in
Columbia. Yeah. So all the South Carolina, that's a college town. So I mean, there's quite a bit of them. Yeah. And Greenville, Columbia area. Yeah.
Okay.
Cool. Very tasty.
Wait a minute, I got to get to Ruri, man, because it appears like that might be something other than a super.
Yeah. Is that a super bock or not? It's a Lime-A-Rita.
Still super bowl.
Oh, it's still super bock. Okay, well, he's nothing if not consistent.
He's very consistent, man.
Yeah.
Very, very consistent. Jake, what are you having, my friend?
First time having this beer from Thirsty Dog Brewing Company. I'm having Old Leg Humper Robust Porter.
Nice.
Thirsty Dog.
And down here it says, so many legs, so little time.
Exactly.
That's great. That's a great label.
Badass. I love it, man, when they have fun. You know what I'm saying? Just
It's
have fun with the beer,
5.8% ABV, very chocolatey, very coffee. I guess your typical malty porter.
Yeah.
I have a new leg humper right here.
Oh, okay. I thought I heard a bark over there. Yeah.
Own personal leg humper.
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh, cool. What?
Okay.
What kind of dog is it?
Labrador.
Labrador.
Oh, Labrador. Okay.
Cool. Very cool.
And I have some of Fry's finest here, man. This is, yeah. Look at that. Look at that.
Mountain spring water.
Yeah, that's purified drinking water. No, this ain't spring water. This is
That's tap water in a bottle.
this is
Yeah.
purified.
That's Phoenix tap water run through a filter.
Exactly.
Brita water.
As a matter of fact, yeah, you can see the bottle turning white as we speak. The water is so hard,
Yeah.
That's not actual dew on the bottle. That's the hardness from the water.
How is the water in Phoenix? Is the tap water actually drinkable or not?
It's drinkable, but it's just hard. From talking to people and then from looking at homes and stuff, it just seems like a lot of people, and I mean a lot, have soft water systems. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The water's just.
It's like everywhere in the Midwest is pretty much hard, soft water. You have water softeners because of water, so some minerals in
out
it.
here, it just it kind of seems like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it comes from what, north of here, right?
Yeah. Or Lake Powell.
Most of that water, so it comes a long way.
Mm-hmm.
but it has been raining lately, so it's cooled off. I've actually seen the 70s at night.
Wow.
Very early in the wee morning. Yeah, I've
Yeah.
seen 79, 78.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So
Just
that's
before you hit traffic.
yeah, exactly. Actually, yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's like right about 6 in the morning. You might see, 5, 6 in the morning. You might see 78 or 79 for like
Mhm.
literally a split second, and then it's boom 85 before you know it.
Yeah. It shoots up 5 degrees real fast.
It's 85, and then before you know it, it's 95, and then it's 105.
All right, Barrick, are you audio?
I think I am.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hey.
I had to restart my computer, but I'm up and running.
All right.
Remember me telling you about the Citra bomb I made?
Mm-hmm.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah,
I'm going to pour myself one right now.
yeah.
Oh,
Hold on.
A world premiere.
yes. World premiere.
World premiere.
It was hopped with Citra. It was bittered with Citra. It was 3 ounces in the last 2 minutes, and dry hopped with 3 bags of 1 ounce Citra, and it turned out frickin' amazing.
Oh, okay.
Cool.
So you have had it. You have tasted it already.
I had. It is probably my favorite IPA ever.
Ooh, that looks nice.
It
Nice
does.
color.
It looks very similar to the one you just had.
Yeah, very similar color. Yep, real
Very.
close. Got that kind of that hazy orange honey color. Yeah. Yep. Good
Very.
classic.
It just tastes like a bowl of citrus.
There you go.
Is it real grapefruity? Is it bitter at all?
There's just a tad. I mean, a tad bit of bitterness, and it's not really grapefruit. The Citra has more of an orange.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
It kind of leans more towards orange than grapefruit to me, anyway.
Yeah.
But I mean, it really tastes like orange, a little bit of lime, a little bit of grapefruit.
That's what I was gonna ask. Yeah, if it's kind of lime or lemony. Yeah.
Yep. And it's very light. I wanted the hops really to stand out. I think it's 4.9% alcohol.
Okay.
Mm.
Yeah, you
Session.
see it carbonated really good.
That
Yeah.
that sounds like a lawnmower beer.
Oh my God, this is just amazing. I had one of my favorite beer has always been, or for a long time has been the High Life by Cigar City, the IPA.
Mm-hmm.
In my opinion, this is better. Now that's just me. I know maybe I'm a little prejudiced towards it, but
Oh, not at all. No.
Yeah. Or you could be biased.
Yeah.
yeah,
I don't know if you're prejudiced at all, but I mean, yeah, you could be biased. But you know what? I'm kind of curious. What region of the country did that Citra come from? Because I know stuff like that makes a little bit of a difference as well.
you know,
Yeah.
Joe, I don't know. I just get it from the beer store.
Oh, okay, okay.
I really don't know where Citra comes from, but it's all. I'm going to make another one next batch. Next Saturday, I'm making another batch of it. It's that good.
Cool.
And then I got 3 in the fermenters that are good. I told you about. Well, I don't know where Joe was last week, but I got a raspberry,
Joe doesn't either.
chocolate, coffee, hazelnut, and a Cascade one in the fermenters right now.
Cool.
So I'm pretty geeked about trying that raspberry one.
That sounds really good. That sounds like that's a good
Very,
combination.
very light in color.
Mm-hmm.
Should turn out about 4.7% alcohol.
Mm-hmm.
So, sorry to bore you all.
No, man. I was actually looking up Citra hop, and
Yeah, I'd be interested to see where most of it is grown. I would, like Idaho, Washington, Oregon, probably, but.
Yeah, I would be interested. I know, from what I understand, it's kind of hard to get a hold of, but my beer store always has a bunch of it. So I mean, it's my go-to hop.
Yeah, because I know that certain, like you just said, your region you can get it very easily, and I know other people can't. So
I had to send some to Greg.
Oh, wow.
He couldn't get it at all. So,
Oh.
it says it was released. Let me see. Citra brand is a registered trademark used with HBC 394 CV special aroma hop variety developed by the Hop Breeding Company, a joint venture between John Haas Incorporated and Select Botanical Groups LLC. It was released in 2007. Citra hops have fairly high alpha acids and total oil contents with low percentage of what is that? Cajun loan?
Cajones. Low percentage of cajones.
Yeah, cojones, exactly. Yeah, content. Yeah, Citra brand hops imparts interesting citrus and tropical fruit characters to beer. So they don't really say where it's grown. They just give that little update on Wikipedia. So they've got a crap load of hops on here, man. Man, they've got a bunch. I couldn't even name them all. I mean, it's a long list of hops they've got on.
Yeah, and I bet you half of those have come along in the last 8 or 9 years. I mean, there's been so many new varieties of stuff that have come out as craft beer kind of has blown up.
Yeah. Yeah, because there's many people that have made their own hops. Like this Citra is very popular. It's so popular that you hear about it so often. You would think it's been around for a very long time, and 2007 really ain't so long.
No.
what's that? I didn't know that either.
Yeah, so it's pretty cool to know. And that was, boy, that list of hops I just looked at were all American hops, and now they're hitting German hops. Wow, that's pretty interesting. And now noble hops, Australian hops. So these are getting to be shorter list. New Zealand hops. And there's a Pacifica that is from New Zealand as well, released in '94. Because I hear Pacifica a lot as well. So yeah, I guess you got to be, specific when it comes to some of this hops because now I've had some New Zealand beers. That is interesting, man. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
The Cascade. Now that's very grapefruit. That's why I'll use that a lot also. Cascade.
Yeah. Well, that's kind of like the standard citrusy kind of hop profile.
Yeah. But I made 2 of them back to back. One was Citra, not this batch, but the batch before. Exact same recipe. One was Citra, one with Cascade. The Citra was far better.
Now check this one out, Barrick. You've got a Japanese hop, Sorachi Ace, and their description of it is a Japanese dual-purpose hop seeing increased usage in 2008 after hop shortages in the Western world. Imparts an unusual lemon / bubblegum and dill pickle flavor.
Dill pickle.
Combine all that. So the next time you want a bubblegum and dill pickle flavor,
yeah.
All right.
look this one up.
A pregnant woman invented that hop.
Yeah.
Very good, man. Yes, golf clap for that one. Yes.
Hey, Joe, what was that called? What was it?
It's called Sorachi Ace. Sorachi, and then Ace.
Ace?
Yeah, 2
Like
words.
Ace of Spade?
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's a Japanese hop. That has got to be by far the most interesting hop I have ever heard of.
Yeah. Dill pickle and bubblegum.
I'm going to the beer store probably Friday or Saturday, and I got it written down. I'm going to check it out, and if I find it, I'm going to buy it.
That is awesome. That is, isn't that the fun? That's the fun part of.
Dill pickles and lemons and what else?
Bubblegum.
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 Now the lemon in the dill pickle, you're like, okay, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But bubblegum? And they've got the lemon / quote bubblegum flavored together. Like,
Yeah. That
how
is
do you do
interesting.
that?
Yeah.
How does a plant mimic that?
Bubblegum and lemon. Yeah.
What kind of bubblegum is this? Lemon drop bubblegum? What the hell kind of
Yeah.
bubblegum is this?
Like lemon heads. Maybe lemon heads bubblegum. I don't know.
I mean, maybe they have a different bubblegum in Japan.
Maybe.
Maybe it's dill pickle bubblegum.
Pickle bubblegum, I'm telling you.
Oh, they're big on pickles, though. I mean, they've got all kinds of funky pickles in Japan.
Do they really?
Oh, yeah. All kinds of really interesting pickles. Stinky pickles.
But I mean, I give my beers to people who are not used to craft beers, and they swear that there's oranges and stuff like that. And I have a hell of a time trying to convince them that's just the hops.
Mm-hmm.
How can you make a hop taste like an orange or a grapefruit?
Right. You know what? I gotta admit, out of all the other hops, okay, I'm looking through the list of hops now. Now they've got a nice little actual graph, power, a regular Excel spreadsheet looking type list is what I'm looking at with the name, country, and alpha acid percentage of each hop. And as I'm going down the list, Citra, getting back to Citra, is the only one with the registered trademark next to it.
Huh. I was just taking a look.
So that's an actual, they've registered that name and that brand, Citra brand. That's a brand. Can you? I didn't know that. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't either.
That's interesting. I was looking at the hop listing for this beer that I'm drinking, and they had this hop called Zythos. Has anybody heard of that before?
No.
And I just typed that in as you were saying that, Joe, and it comes up with a registered trademark. A proprietary pellet blend.
Well, Joe, what webpage are you on?
I'm on Wikipedia.
And you look up.
And I looked up Citra hops. Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy.
I've got out here. I'll put
I got it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm in plain old Wikipedia, man. It's, an abundance of.
Yeah. Wikipedia has so much stuff, and most of it's accurate. Although a lot is. But
here's a bunch of French hops. Who knew? Now those hops grow backwards, right?
Yeah. And they all turn their nose up at you.
Yeah, they turn their nose up. Exactly. Yeah. All the. Yeah, here's one called Super Alpha. That's also from New Zealand. That sounds really interesting. Sounds a lot like what's that real grassy one? Typically from Washington. One that's real earthy, really grassy. Is that Cascade?
No, I know what you're talking about, Joe. It's not Cascade, though. That's
real super grassy. But this one sounds a lot like that one.
Saws.
Yeah. Saws. Saws is the one. Yeah.
Yeah, because this one says.
I'm trying to find that.
And this one was released. That would be interesting, Barrick, if like you could get some hops from just different parts of the world, and mimic. Oh, here, there's a New Zealand Cascade as well.
Yeah, which is probably a little different. Yeah.
Yeah. See, the New Zealand Cascade This hop origins stem from an early U.S. breeding program. What is that? Circa 1956.
Hmm.
And is the first commercially bred hop to emerge from the USDA slash ARS program when released in 1972. It was bred from crossing an English Fugle with a male selection breed believed to have been a crossing of Fugle with Russian variety, whatever that is, Serenbrinka, I
Huh.
think is how you
Okay.
say it, maybe. But so it was mixed, an Englishman, and a Russian mixed together and made this New Zealand hop.
Hmm.
So that's kind of interesting. What if you made a typical Cascade beer with the New Zealand version of Cascade? You know what I'm saying? I mean, that'd be all this stuff is very interesting.
In the size, I just looked it up. It is a noble hop extensively to flavor pale Czech lagers, which has the grassy flavor.
Yeah.
Yep. That's a longer one.
Or I don't know what that word is. Cinnamon spicy earthy.
Mm.
I've never tasted any cinnamon spicy out of Saz, but I sure have tasted earthy and grassy.
Yeah. Yeah. It is very.
Now, wouldn't that be interesting? Now, what
Fresh
if
cut grass. That's what that
well,
kind of gives
now
me.
now that's interesting because now they do say there's cinnamon in it, so it's like, what could you brew with that beer that would bring out the cinnamon?
Oh man.
You know what I'm saying? That's kind of the challenge, right? If they say that that's how it was bred. It's like, what would you have to do to make that beer lean more, so so that you could taste or smell that cinnamon?
Yeah.
I guess you wouldn't necessarily have to taste the cinnamon as much as you could probably smell it easier.
Yeah. Yeah. I think that would be probably more.
Yep.
That would go good. I think wouldn't that go good in a porter? I would think.
Now, I'm looking at it right now. This hop is generally used in lagers and pilsners. It's a very,
Yeah,
you know,
more pilsners too, isn't it? More. That's more of a.
Here's a whole list of them that use it. Stella, Red Hook. Trying to think of some of you guys would know. There's a bunch of them here.
Limerita? Do they use it in Limerita?
Yes.
Well, only in the mango one.
Oh, okay. All right.
That's right. Yeah, that's right.
Oh, and something. Never mind. You'd have to look it up. But anyway, pretty interesting. I did try Saz once in one of my beers, and I didn't really care for it. It's okay, but I didn't care for it.
Yeah, yeah. It's a. If you're doing a pure pilsner, that might be a good one to toss in there.
Yeah. It's hard to do lagers and stuff like that here.
Oh yeah.
It has to brew so cold. It has to ferment, like so cold, and so I just basically make ales.
Yeah, you'd almost need like an extra refrigerator with a custom
something
on it. Yeah.
To keep it cold. Oh, and this Galena, that's what was my bittering hops for my Lori's beer. But I don't see what it's.
Some of these hops are making sense to me now that I'm seeing this list because their alpha acids are so high.
Yeah.
So like this Polaris, I know when I do taste a beer that has that in it, it's 21% alpha acids. That's very, very high compared to some of the other hop varieties.
Yeah.
So that is why that one is just so pronounced in those German styled beers that have that in it. I mean, it's just very, very pronounced. So, some of these are they make a lot of sense when you look at this list. There's one that's called Vic's Secret. It
Vic's
was
Secret.
Vic's Secret, man. Almost Victoria's Secret. I'm sure they couldn't use that whole word without
Yeah.
a lot of trouble. But it was released just last year from Australia, and its alpha acids are 14 to 17%. And it yields pine and fruit flavors. And it has a breeding code 00-207-013.
So many different hop varieties. It's
So,
amazing.
I mean, there is a lot. And I don't know if this is actually all of them. It's just all of them that are on here. Ooh, there's an Australian one called Summer. Check this one out, Barrick. Low alpha Australian aroma variety provides distinctive light apricot and melon fruit notes.
What was that?
It's called Summer,
Where was it from?
Australia.
Summer.
Yeah. That's pretty simple.
That looks kind of good, doesn't it?
Yeah. I mean, that sounds
I need to try to find that.
very refreshing right there. It provides distinctive light apricot and melon fruit notes, man. That sounds like a definite summer beer right there.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Well, that's probably why they called it that.
Exactly. That makes a lot of sense. Yeah.
Makes a great imperial stuff.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. You know.
Summer if you're in New Zealand, which is actually winter up here. So there you go.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. That's pretty cool, man. This is boy, you can make a whole month of shows out of this list of.
Oh, you could do like one hop. Yeah. Remember? Well, we used to do the theme shows. Now we could just find a beer with this hop in it. And
Yeah.
That would have to be.
You know, that would be kind of something to do, wouldn't it? I like the way some of these, they'll list the main hop, and then they'll list substitutes that get close to that hop,
Yeah.
in case you can't get it.
Yeah, like, I use Mount Hood a lot, and I use it, and I didn't know the description, but soft American variety, developed from somewhere. I have no idea where that is. Frequently used in styles that require only a subtle hop aroma.
Mm-hmm.
American lagers, named Mount Hood in Oregon. It gives it substitutes. And that's kind of my go-to beer, or go-to hop for really, really light beers I make. And I never even read that. I just only know I like it, so it's kind of interesting.
Yeah.
That this kind of backs up what I liked. Wow, okay. I digress.
Here's a hop, yeah, only certain people can use, I guess. The Magnum.
Oh, yeah. That'd be my favorite hop.
I used it.
Yeah. Now, granted, this hop is used in a beer that I think all of us have drank, Sierra Nevada Torpedo.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah, I've had it.
12 to 15% alpha acid.
Wow.
Yep, it's used in Sierra Nevada Torpedo and the Pale Ale and Badger Snatch.
that Badger Snatch is a little bit bitter.
You imagine that Badger Snatch made with Magnum? Nice. That's a nice touch there. So that's a German hop. Very interesting, man. There's a hop called Phoenix, dual purpose English hop, mild aroma and slightly spicy flavor. Substitutes are the Challenger, and that of course the Japanese hop there as well. Here's the First Gold, which is that English hop you hear about quite a bit there. The
When was that, Joe?
Bullion. Wow, they have a Bullion hop. Okay, that one's mostly a bittering type of hop for stouts and dark ales. It was raised in 1919. That one's been around a little bit. So I bet you that, yeah, that makes a lot of sense then. If it was raised in 1919, it probably is mostly for stouts and dark ales. I mean, that would make a lot of sense, wouldn't it? The bullion. Here's another one, man, an English hop, also raised in 1919. The Brewer's Gold. I think we've heard of that one quite a bit. At least I have. It has a resiny, spicy aroma or flavor with hints of black. What is that? Currant.
Blackcurrant, yeah.
Currant, yeah. And the substitutes are North Down. 19.
You know, I got a whole book on hops, and I don't think that it's as thorough as this Wikipedia page is.
It's just this one list.
You're like, damn, I paid $14.95 for a book.
Exactly. Yeah.
Well, it's not a book; it's a magazine. But my brother gave it to me. But
Good
I don't
enough.
think it's as thorough as this is.
This
Can't
is
be updated whenever.
yeah. This is very, just enough information too on each hop. It's very informative. If anybody wants to know about hop, just look up. This list that I'm looking at in Wikipedia is a list of hop varieties in wikipedia.org.
This is my magazine right here. If you can see it, my
Hop
brother
Hop
gave it.
Rollers Guide.
Yeah.
And
And it's
I'm trying to see if there's a date on it. He said he just got it, but anywho,
How to grow your own.
Yeah, how to grow your own, yes. They're Mount Rainier hop. That sounds kind of interesting as well.
That might be a little bit of a challenge in Florida. I don't know how hops would grow in Florida, but it might be a tough one.
what does anybody know what it takes to grow hop?
You need relatively cool weather, I think. Zach had some pretty good results.
Now I think what we gathered when we made the share, what was it, a porter that we made?
Smoke?
Yeah, the smoked porter.
Yeah, the smoked porter. I think I remember like certain breeds grew differently for Zach, of course, than they did for Greg.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Just because of the climate, Greg coming from more of a humid climate, little more, stuff grows a little easier.
Well, in Florida, I mean, in the summertime it's hot, but it's always humid and it rains nearly every day.
Yeah.
For a short amount of time, then it clears out. I mean, this is our rainy season.
Yeah, you get that 15-minute, 20-minute rain almost every day.
It's about an hour rain every day, hour every day, about 3 o'clock, and then it's out.
Now, see, here's another one, Chinook. Now, we're getting in. I'm getting into the American brands here, and the Chinook we have all heard of and all had in many different varieties, and it was made in '85, May of '85.
It
was released in Washington State and Idaho from across. It was from across of Penthalum Golding and a USDA Select male. And it just has a number. USDA Select Male 63012M. Slightly spicy and very piney. And that's very true. Yeah, because every beer I've had with Chinook in it is some of them can be so piney. They're like, oh, wow.
Yeah, it's like drinking like a Christmas tree almost. Yeah, that's like the classic pine forward hop. Chinook is. And Cascade is like the classic citrus forward.
Yeah, exactly. Here's Centennial. Centennial was released. It was, I guess, their original description is an American aroma type variety bred in 1974 and released in September of 1990 by S.T. Kenny. and C.E. Zimmerman. You know, the only way to release a hop is to have initials and then your name. I'm convinced.
Yeah.
Because everybody here is S.T. Kinney or C.E. Zimmerman, or you know what I'm saying. So it's the only way you can release a hop is, you know, unfortunately, if you actually have a name and not initials, you're screwed. So.
They make you legally change your name to just initials
Exactly.
before they even name a hop after.
What do you call that now?
Bob Smith. Now you're B.S. Smith.
Yeah,
Oh,
see, you're not a full acronym, right? I mean, what do you call it if you're initials and then your last name? What is that? Is there a name for that?
What about like Prince? What if he invented a hop? I mean, what would you call that? Would he go by Prince or would he go by the symbol?
The artist formerly known as Hop. Now, I think he's in a perfect situation actually to make a hop. Actually, I think he's halfway there. You know.
Yeah.
It's kind of like people that see my signature. They're like, "Oh, you're a doctor." I'm like, "Yes, thank you very much. I am." I'm starting right there. That was the hardest part, actually, was getting the signature down. The doctorate itself is like, come on, please, you know. But yeah, the hardest part was that signature.
Just me based on the signature. I'm fine with that.
Yeah. Exactly. Yes.
I prescribe one IPA for you.
Yes.
You look like a stout. You need a stout.
Yes. That is actually pretty good, isn't it? Like.
Joe the beer doctor. There you go.
Yeah, the beer doctor. Yes.
Start dispensing prescriptions for beer.
Yes, Dr. Joe D, man. Yeah. It's funny too because I work actually with another Joe D. I've never that's never happened to me before. So they'll say Joe D, and I look, you know, like.
Well, are you higher on the seniority list than the other Joe D?
No, he's actually management.
Oh, man.
He's the boss.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Not the main
You're
boss.
just lowercase d. He's the big D, I guess.
Yeah.
At least there.
Yeah, or I could be still the higher case D, but he's got the period.
That's true. That's true. Oh, man.
Yeah, this is a hop I don't hear of. Chilean? I don't hear of that one too much.
What's it called, Joe?
Is this Chilean? Chelan?
Yeah, I've heard of it, but I've never tried it.
Chilean? Yeah, I've never heard of that one. Yeah.
It's a daughter of Galena, and therefore, yeah, it's analytical data similar to Galena. Okay, so now I have to look that up. Hold on a second. Okay, and here's Galena's description. A cultivar developed in 1968 from Brewer's Gold. In Idaho.
That's a go-to. That's a go-to one for me, right there. The Galena.
Is it? Okay.
That's definitely.
Yeah, an open pollination means the male hop is unknown. The alpha acid is relatively high. Yeah, 13. Oh no, I'm sorry, 11.5% to 13.5. It doesn't really say its scent or its flavor.
Yeah.
So is there a web page you can find like the ingredients of beers or like I'm trying to find the hop. This is hold on a second. Well, give me 1 second. This is like one of my favorite beers, the Highlight from Cigar City. I'm trying to find the hops they're using, so I went to the Cigar City web page, and they're not saying what hops they're using.
Smart.
Is there a page you can go to that kind of tells?
The only thing I would do, I would type in like Highlight clone or something and see what other brewers have done.
There you go.
What was that website that what's his name from that Houston area?
Oh, Skylar?
Skylar, yeah. What was that website that he liked to use a lot? And it would tell you beer ingredients for a lot of different things, wouldn't it? He had like the recipes for
like Google?
Like at least different. Exactly. Yes. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. Let's see.
Google.
Is that Google.com? Is that
Google.
Yahoo.com? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and I
Let's just
remember
try.
when we were making that smoked porter, he would reference that a lot. As a matter of fact, I think he put the whole recipe in there, right?
Yeah.
I remember.
But because he said he worked at one of those places where you get your ingredients at, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I
Yeah,
think
he did.
that website was a reference that they would use a lot for recipes for different beers.
Mm.
Or a recipe for a specific style. Maybe not exactly for that highlight that you're showing us, but maybe something in there would get close. I forget what that website was, but it was specifically for brewing beer, actually, recipes.
Hmm.
I just went on to a highlight clone and pulled up a bunch of clones
Yeah,
for
there's
it.
a bunch of stuff. Yeah. So I imagine some of those people probably get pretty close as far as the the profile.
Yeah.
It'd be nice if, they don't have to tell you how much of the,
Mm-hmm.
our city wouldn't have to tell you how much of the hops they use, but it'd be nice to know,
You know what, Barrick? I bet you could just email them, and I bet you they would tell you.
They probably would, Joe. I could probably call them up on the phone one day and they'd tell me.
I swear to God, I bet you if you emailed them, heck, you're in Florida, they might even send you the ingredients for a price. A lot of breweries do that.
All right. I'm going to call them right now while I'm on the air.
Just ask for Joey. Joey will be there.
Yeah,
It is. Joey Redner is the brewer for Cigar City. You say, Joey, what's the deal, man? I want the recipe.
Hey, Joey. Hey, Joey. Hey. Yeah,
Come
throw
on
a
now,
few
Joey,
yos in there
give
and
me the
everything.
recipe.
Yeah.
Or you'll be wearing cement shoes.
So just to show you the color of Superbock,
It
here it is outside a bottle.
Yeah. Now, see, Barrick, what Barrick needs to do is get the recipe for Superbock.
Yeah. Oh, that's a state secret. That's
Yeah, probably they wouldn't tell.
That's a Portugal state secret. Okay, yeah, that's a nice straw color. Yeah.
I'm calling them, so.
Yeah.
Oh, he is. They're doing live.
Yeah, he is calling him. Yeah.
Hey, can you give me the recipe for your highlight?
That's. Do you remember? You remember? I actually called Budweiser.
Yeah, you did. Your broken bottle.
Yeah.
And didn't they send you a gift certificate or something?
Yeah, they sent me 2 gift certificates for free beer. Yeah.
Yeah.
I got more Bud American Ale for free.
Yeah, it was like the top where the cap is put on it that broke off.
Yeah, that was bizarre. I mean, the whole top of the beer came off.
That's weird. Yeah.
With the capsule on.
You got like.
Yeah, picture opening a bottle of beer, and the whole rim of the beer stayed on. You know what I'm saying? Stayed in the cap.
So you put the opener on the cap and you pried it up and the bottle broke instead of the cap coming off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In multiple bottles from that 6-pack did that.
Sounds like a recall there. But
Yeah.
that was like 4 years ago. So there's probably like 50 people that are dead from swallowing glass, but it never got released.
Maybe that was the reason why they quit making American Ale. Who knows?
Yeah, that might be it. Bad bottles.
All right, well, they're not open, guys.
Man.
But I bet you I could have got it. If
I would.
I'd call it like 9:15 in the morning.
Yeah.
I bet you they're watching this. That's why they didn't answer.
Yeah.
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 Well, I was going to say, I'm on this show, guys. You need some help? We'll get the word out about the highlight.
That is. That's pretty cool, man. Yeah, I bet you. I bet you it's literally that simple. I bet you email them.
Yeah.
And
let's say, oh yeah, we use this, and this hops. Now you got to go figure out what ratio of each.
I'll tell you what, man. I called the second biggest brewery in Florida, and they just told me everything.
Yeah.
I mean, just what the ingredients were. The guy was just a fountain of information.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe it. Hey, let me ask you guys, just out of curiosity, between the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of us, 4 of us, how many of you had High Life?
I have. Yes.
What'd you think, Mark?
I had it a couple years ago, and I thought it was really, really good. It was just
Anybody else had it?
Yeah, very drinkable, good
I don't
flavor.
think we get Cigar City up here in North Carolina. At least not that I've seen.
Now had it, Joe?
See, I haven't had Cigar City now. Now when I do get to a beer store again, I'm gonna look around and see if they have it here. But I have not. I've had a Cigar City collaboration. I think it was a collaboration. It's the closest maybe that I've gotten to having a Cigar City beer. Period.
Mm-hmm.
They really make some good stuff, man. Especially their Maduro, their chocolate, or their brown ale.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely amazing.
Yeah, maybe. Let me see. What do I have going Saturday? Maybe I might. I heard about this humongous car show this Saturday. I was gonna go check out. So maybe after that car show, I'll go see if I can find some Cigar City beers, man.
Yeah.
The 2 you gotta pick up. If you're gonna pick up 2 of them, pick up Maduro, brown ale, and the High Life.
Yeah.
If you feel like a 3rd one, do the Invasion.
Yeah.
Is a lighter alcohol version of this. It's a 5% version of it.
That's their session IPA. Yeah.
Yeah, it's actually, they call it a pale ale, but I mean it is really good.
Now, Joe, have you got together with Patrick yet? Since you've been
Not
in Phoenix?
yet. We keep texting. The one time I think we could have got together was when I was switching hotels, and
Okay.
and so that was another time that I was busy, and he's constantly busy right now. But yeah, we're definitely still trying to make that work.
Yeah, we decided to, instead
gonna
of charging
see
by
if
the
maybe
day, he should just take a
what he's doing
percentage of
maybe
the
this
sales
Saturday.
price. He should just charge a percentage of the sales price of the cars he photographs. Because he's like photographing cars that are selling for $15, $20 million. So I think 1/10 of 1% is fair. Come on.
Exactly. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I'm definitely hoping to. Hopefully I can get his help. But yeah, even if I can't, it just seems like I'm running into car guys. So
Yeah, there's probably a lot of car guys in Phoenix, I would think.
yeah. So heck, just at
You've got mail.
Whoa. That's
Sorry.
No, I don't.
That was me.
Oh, Barrick's the only one that's still using Yahoo Mail.
No, that's AOL. That's
AOL.
Yeah.
I got a bunch of them, so.
I don't mean to hijack the show, but really quick, this is going to be my dinner for the evening. It's a Mountain House freeze dried. It's chicken breast with rib meat and mashed potatoes.
Wow, you're like doing backpacking food for dinner?
I get interested in these things, so I just pick them up at Walmart and then try them. I opened it up and I pulled out this chicken breast.
There it is.
And if I walked outside and held this thing in my hand and a slight breeze rolled by, I think it would blow out of my hand.
I can remember being in the service, and of course this is how many years ago? At least 20. And when you'd pull like the chicken or the pork patty out of there,
you're like, whoa!
Some guys would eat it as a cracker. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like,
crunchy.
And then drink water and let it expand and gut.
It's like boiling water for 15 minutes and it turns into a real chicken breast. Amazing, isn't it?
Usually, like the chili
the
packages
things you do
or the
that seem
pasta
cool
packages
when
are
you're
pretty good,
18,
but
is amazing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I don't know how that
Freeze-dried ice cream is pretty good. Freeze-dried ice cream is the bomb. I mean, that is tasty.
Like the ice cream sandwiches and stuff are
But
good.
freeze-dried chicken breast, no.
I don't know. We're going to try it and see how it goes.
There we go. A quality craft beer with backpacking freeze-dried
Might be hitting
dinners.
the limits of my Wi-Fi now.
Well, I can still hear you. Or you froze up. Yeah.
Yeah.
There he is. He's back.
Oh, you can?
Yeah.
Things are
Yeah.
starting to get slower now.
I got
Everybody in the room next to you,
But
Joe's
in any
like,
case,
damn, my
we better get
Wi-Fi
out of here,
isn't
man.
working. Joe's been sucking
I'll
up all
see
the
you next
Wi-Fi.
week.
See you, Joe.
Take care, man. See ya.
Bye.
All right, up.
Joe's still there. Rue's still there. No.
Yep.
All right. Well, no, Joe's kind of there. All right. I'm gonna bail. I'll post a thing for Saturday's show if you're
Sure.
on that, really. So yeah, probably tomorrow I'll post that. I think I can do Saturday. Yeah, the Saturday after this coming one I won't be around, but we'll do this coming Saturday. If I can get some images edited, we'll do that. So.
Okay, sure.
Okay, cool. Well, enjoy the night, and we'll see you maybe on Saturday. All right?
Yep.
Take care, man.
See ya.
Bye.
Have a nice week.